This just crossed my mind today. Hold on, I gotta grab my coffee. I shouldn't be drinking coffee this late, guys, but I want some coffee. Ugh, I love my coffee. Hello, hello. Coming on. Happy Friday, everybody. TGIF. Woo! TGIF. Hey, I hope everybody's having a phenomenal day. TGIF. F. Right? Thank God it's Friday. Listen, the team and I are hard at work over here. Really, really hard at work. Greetings, blessings, and abundance as everyone comes on. Listen, I just was thinking about this today, and I just want to come on really quickly and share a couple thoughts I had. The title of this video is, Sis, You Don't Need a Man, You Need Some Healing. And of course, you guys send me emails, you stay in my inboxes, you keep telling me you're always sending me videos from different people, okay? Different gurus, experts. You want my opinions on, hello in Saudi Arabia. Hi, guys. You want my opinions on different things, right? And a lot of what I see going on out here, especially when you're seeing so many women seeking validation, seeking answers, seeking advice, so desperate for solutions, direction. Guys, I could go on and on with this. A lot of what you're seeing out here on social media is the desperation that some women feel to be in a relationship, to have a man, right? And some of the things that you guys send me in my inbox and email me, I'm just like cringing, right? Just cringing, like, oh my God, like, and you see, and why it's so cringy is that you've got hurting people, hurting women, right? Most men have more of an innate sense of like pride. Men are always like trying to manage what you think of them. They've got a lot of ego, a lot of pride. So they're not dialing in or calling into these shows or going on somebody's, vlog or YouTube channel to get told or to get advice from somebody who's going to demean them or try to tell them how it really is. Or, you don't see, enough, you don't see a lot of men calling in front of other people to get advice, because you're not about to, just savage me in front of an audience, right? That's how men feel. But you see women doing this now. And guys, literally, can I tell you what I've learned from years and years and years of coaching? I've been coaching for over 10 years. And what I've learned is that a lot of people who are seeking a result, seeking a goal. Let's just say you've got a goal as a woman to be married, or you've got a goal that, you just don't want to be single. You want a man. Or, you can have all different types of goals. But of course, because, I've been in the love and relationship industry, for a very long time. A lot of the people coming to me are looking for love. And can I tell you something that I have observed and identified over the years? People are looking for a lot of different things, but they think they're looking for love. They've literally put love as the label, a man as the label, but really what they're looking for is to be rescued, to be validated, to be upgraded, to have a lifestyle, to have an image, I've seen it all. And as a woman, this is for my ladies today. Sis, listen to me for a second. If you are not doing okay, you if you are not doing okay by yourself, if you don't feel good about you, if you don't wake up enjoying your life that you've created, if you don't wake up in the morning and look forward to your days, if you're not happy with your money, your body, your life, your friendships, if you're not happy with your current lifestyle, life status, with how you feel about you, if you don't currently have a high level of mental well-being and mental health, if you have not established emotional well-being and self-awareness for yourself, if you are out here in these single streets looking for a man to be those things to you or bring you those things, if you wake up and you ain't got no peace of mind, if you wake up and you feel like you ain't going nowhere in life and you're not where you want to be in your career, you're not where you want to be in your money, right? You're not where you want to be. You're not driving what you want. You're not living where you want. You don't have the bag you want. You don't have the savings you want. You don't have an investment that you want. You don't have, y'all, are you following me? Ladies, I need you to hear me. If there are things that you want in your life right now and you're not where you want to be, can I tell you something really crucial? A man is not the answer. A man is not the solution. Are you here? I'm going to get real close. Are you hearing me? I need you to question some of your subconscious psychology. Because some of you are doing this without being conscious that you're doing this. There's a subconscious psychology that many women have, that when you get married, when you have a man, when you get a good man, when you're in a relationship, when you with a real man, when he puts a ring on it, right? That all of a sudden, it's like a magic wand is gonna just boop, 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 just create your abundant life, just like magically. Woo! The voodoo that getting a man is gonna correct all your wrongs, right all your wrongs, fix all the broken places inside of you, heal up all the trauma, give you peace of mind and feel secure because you're going to sleep with someone who's hugging you and loving you at night. Boo. If you keep putting all your eggs in this man basket and not taking responsibility for your life, first of all, last time I checked, by the time you getting out of your 20s and you in your 30s and 40s, everybody's bringing baggage into situations. DJ Wayana, if you are unhealed, you can bring pure hell to that good man too. Yes, all things Cadence, it's been sold to us that our life upgrades with those things. Exactly. And it's a lie. It's a lie. Let me tell you how it's a lie. First of all, you acting like a man is some Superman, like he's coming in with the super cape, Captain Save-A-Ho, woohoo, he's flying in on his cape to come and rescue you. Boo, he needs you too. He ain't trying to rescue nobody. He can't rescue nobody. I don't even care. There's some women, they want a rich man. Oh, they want this kind of man. I want a man of God. I want this. Honey, listen, I don't care what kind of man you think you need and you want that's going to somehow magically, deliciously upgrade and make your life amazing. It's a lie. All men come with their own set of issues and problems and crazy and picadillos and all their little crazy little things that make them unique that you're going to have to deal with. Nobody's coming to rescue you. No man is going to be the upgrade to your life. For the ladies that this message reaches, who want to mate, they want to marry a rich man. You want to marry a man with money. Boo, if you ain't got money and you trying to date and marry a man with money and you broke, or you just above broke with that job, just over broke with your job, guess what happens when you ain't got no money and you marry or date men with money? Not the greatest situations. Like, don't let Julia fool you. Not the greatest situations, ladies. Because why? He's got all the financial power. All of it. And he knows it. Mr. Smoke says we want to share your joy, not be it. Too much pressure. Mr. Smoke, right? It's just like how a woman, everyone's like, a man, you hear all the men, be my peace, be my peace. Boo, you need your own peace. Fellas, sometimes you the cause of your own dis-peace, that you don't have peace. A woman can't be all your peace. You got to be cultivating and dealing with your own stuff to create your own peace. Now we can support the peace, right? Same things, opposite direction, ladies. He can contribute. He can support. But if you are looking to any human being, I don't care who it is, your mama, your daddy, a husband, a wife, your children, I don't care if you are looking to anybody outside of yourself to be your be-all, end-all salvation, be-all, end-all rescuer, be-all, baby, you're going to be sorely disappointed in life. Every single person is going to let you down. Because every single person is human, flawed, struggling. I used to be a matchmaker. What kind of men? Hire matchmakers. Wealthy men. This is why some of you can't always relate to all of my dating advice. The last video I did, the reel I did, where I talked about vetting and I mentioned a private investigator and background checks. And all of y'all are looking, all of you on your average levels are like, that's too much. Rebecca, what are you talking about? I'm talking about what I've lived as a professional love consultant, as a professional life coach dealing with high net worth individuals. Hello? Do you think they're going into anything without background checks and private investigators? And making sure you are who you say you are and you ain't about to try to get me. Come on. Maybe just where on that level you're at, you don't have enough to protect. You don't have enough to lose to really have to do some digging and some background, making sure I ain't about to get got. I've worked too hard to get to where I'm at. To just, I fell in love. You could also fall and hit your head. Right? June 15th, I believe, is the healing class start day, love. June 15th. Right. You can also fall and be broke. Fall and get got. Fall and be scammed. Not just fall in love. Right? People who have worked hard to create lives that they value. And I'm not just talking money. That's why I'm always trying to give all of you guys great advice. I don't care what level you're on right now financially. Guess what's also really, really expensive? Your heart, your mind, your mental health, your emotional well-being, your spiritual well-being. It's all very expensive. Your peace is expensive. If you have peace and emotional and mental and spiritual well-being, you are very wealthy. And you cannot afford to just trust any Linda, Lucy, any Tom and Timmy, any random person comes along because he fine and she cute and you ready to fall in love and you about to try to marry somebody and give your heart to somebody and you don't even know who they are. You don't realize how valuable you are if you've done the work, if you've worked hard to create a life of peace, love, joy, abundance. It's expensive. You better protect yourself, right? Back to my topic. Sis, you don't need a man. You need healing. So many people out here are looking, and bruh, it's you too. You know you out here trying to make up for all the past mistakes with a new woman. Let me just get a new one. I won't deal with all the junk that got me in the situations previously with these crazy women, but I just want to get another one and try to right my wrongs. No, deal with your stuff. Deal with your stuff. Deal with the mess. Deal with the mindsets, the trauma, the issues, guys. A man, a woman is not the solution to your life being okay, to you being okay. If you miserable, right now, you're going to be miserable in a relationship. You're going to be miserable in a marriage. If you miserable right now, if you self-medicating to sleep at night, if you got to take a little sippy sip to calm your nerves, and you have found yourself drinking regularly every day, if you got to smoke weed every day to cope with your life, cope with your emotions, if you are self-medicating, if you are a workaholic because you don't want to deal with the grief of the loss of a loved one, there's all different types of ways to self-medicate, to try to cope with emotions and situations that you don't want to deal with. And if you are doing that, guess what you're trying to use men and women as? Ladies, guess what you'll try to use a new man? Is it love? Or is it trauma relief? Is it love? Or is it you checked into the hospital to take a break from the pain? Rebirth 888. I need healing and therapy. I feel like it's been years and I haven't beat the pain. Make sure you sign up for our healing course, love. Coaching and therapy are two different things. Just keep that in mind, guys. We are spiritual life coaching, which is totally different than therapy. Okay? Been getting crazy, life-changing breakthroughs in people's lives for many years. Mr. Smoke 32, you haven't fell for yourself, but you want me to. Where's Mr. Smoke? You get all the love right now, right? That's a perfect intro into my new ebook, Life-Changing Self-Love. Life-Changing Self-Love. This is my new ebook. Click the link. It's absolutely free. Over 50 pages, guys. Life-Changing Self-Love. It's got literally a 30-day journal in it, an ebook, everything. Because what Mr. Smoke just said, if you don't love you, why do you think other people are going to love you? Make sure you get the ebook. Mr. Smoke, thank you for my lead-in. You gave me a great lead-in, right, to my freebie. Make sure you get your ebook, guys. You guys need this, okay? But seriously, what makes you feel or think that you are somehow... Silence KD, I got the ebook. Awesome, love. Awesome. Yeah, all things cadence. Would you date you? Are you an asset? Do you bring love and joy and peace to someone's life? Because you can't bring it to someone else's life if you can't bring it to your own. Stop tricking yourself. I'm good. I'm okay. I'm ready. How?
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, my watch. Talking to her. Right? How are you going to be in a healthy relationship if you're not healthy? Right? And it's a thin line between just organic, truly wanting a partner and wanting love. But guess what? It's a thin line between that and desperation and loneliness. Because if you have not cultivated and created a life for yourself that you love, I love me, I love my life, I love when I wake up in the morning, I'm a happy, genuinely happy person. We know that life circumstances are going to come and go, but can you actually put in the work to cultivate a life that you're proud of? Can you actually do the work? It takes work. It takes work ethic. It takes inner healing, right? It takes a lot of effort to cultivate and create a life that you love for yourself. But guess who are the most attractive people, guys? The most attractive people are people who have done that work. People who are happy, right? People who have worked hard to be proud of their accomplishments. People who have worked hard to do what they want to do for a living, right? People who set goals and reach them. People who have the inner confidence, that inner light, that inner glow that you can't even put a name on when you see somebody that's truly happy. Happiness and confidence is sexy. Happiness and confidence gives you a glow that makes you attractive. And listen, it's up to you to do that. If your game plan for life is you going to marry someone or date someone and they're going to make you happy, and this is fellas too. I know I named the title, Sis, You Don't Need a Man. You Need Healing. But if it's for men too, if you keep trying to put your eggs in this, when I have a wife basket, my wife is going to do this, what I'm going to challenge you today with this video, guys, is I want you to stop and think about something. Like I said, a lot of this is subconscious. Some of you are dating with subconscious motivations. It's not that you brought it to the light of day. You're not really self-aware about this. There's just like this subconscious psychology that you've just told yourself certain things over time. Well, I'll be better at eating healthy when I get a wife. So you carrying like 30 pounds, extra pounds, got a tummy. Why? Because you waiting on a wife because she's going to cook and she's going to help you to be healthy. Right? No, that's not fair. That's not how it works. Right? If you keep looking at it and saying, I'll buy a house when I get married. Ladies, I'll write the book when I get married. I'll start the business when I get married. I'll go back to school when I get married. He'll give me that bag. When I meet the right man, he's going to finally get me that bag I want. So you're just going to put all kinds of stuff on hold for your life. Your best life. Your personal health, well-being. See, and you know what a lot of people do? They put all these crucial things for well-being and being a balanced, healthy person on the back burner, seeking out relationship and companionship. Then you get in the relationship and now it's a hot ass mess. And now you guys need to be in couples therapy and each of you need to be in coaching and therapy and it's a hot mess. And you're trying to now figure stuff out with the complications of a relationship, the complications of a partner, the complications of a marriage. I would recommend that a person gets coaching and therapy. If you have never had coaching, especially from us, if you've never had coaching from me, like one of my courses, and listen, I don't really say a whole lot publicly about stuff because I'm not bashing anything. But coaching and therapy are very different, you guys. Personally, for me, in my coaching business for over a decade, My clients, I have clients that have given me testimonials over the years. It's like I was in therapy for 10 years. I was in therapy for 5 years. I was in therapy for 20 years. And it wasn't until they went into my coaching programs that they saw things turn around in their life. Because coaching is very different from therapy. Very different. I mean, and I have therapists who are very close friends, but they also have become coaches. Because I think one of the flawed situations with therapy is that with insurance and with what counselors and therapists get paid is very, like, it's not in their best interest to heal you quickly. Y'all know you keep, you know me. You ask me a question, I'm keeping it real, right? I'm keeping it real. Shakisha says, I started 6 months ago and I'm in therapy coaching. I enrolled in a personal development school for trauma. It's changed my whole life. Right. Like, guys, listen, I mean, and like I said, I'm not bashing therapy. I believe in therapy. I believe in therapy. I really do. I just don't believe that therapy is goal oriented enough. Cause see, you don't want to get me preaching because I'm a spiritual life coach, right? So when you include spiritual principles and God into a coaching process or a healing process, right? Yeah, like this is where we are able to get faster results. We're able to move forward more quickly because we have a goal in mind, right? In other words, so I was in school to be a therapist. I was working on my master's. I'll just tell you guys my story. I was already coaching. This was years ago. I was already coaching. I said, well, I'll get a master's. I'll get become a licensed therapist, and that'll only help, right? My business, my professional coaching business, if I'm a licensed therapist also, right? So I'm in school. I'm working on this stuff. And while I was in school working on my master's, I was like, now, I don't know that this is going to quite work for me because this business model, see, a lot of therapists are not really entrepreneurial. They're in school just like somebody going to be a neuroscientist or just like somebody going to be a surgeon or just like someone going to be an accountant. They're in school because they're interested in that. But does that necessarily mean that they're like entrepreneurial or business minded to be able to analyze, what they're going to make as a therapist? And sadly, for me, I'm an entrepreneur. I mean, I've been an entrepreneur. I'm a businesswoman. And one of the things I picked up on when I was in school, I was already making more money as a coach than I was going to make as a therapist because of how insurance works, guys, and what therapists get paid after all that education, right? It's not great. And so you never stop and think about it. And what I don't think therapists think about it either. By the time they graduate, become a licensed therapist, charging insurance and all of this, do you realize how many clients you're going to have to literally, I'm talking about just regular therapists, guys. Not you didn't write a book, you're not coaching, no, just therapists charging like $60 to $100 an hour. What you're going to have to charge, not working for the government, not working at the state, not working as a social worker. Right. So Mr. Smoke says, Mr. Smoke said, I have my MBA, went back for therapy, then stopped too. Right. So literally when I analyze the business model, here's the problem. In order for a therapist to make a good living, it's very difficult for you to stick strictly to seeing clients on those hourly rates and for you to even break six figures, right? 6 figures as a therapist. Like, let's just say $100,000. I don't have my other calculator here, guys, but when you do the math at even if you just say $100 an hour, to make $100,000 is what? 10,000 billable hours for the year? And if you break out, if a therapist is having, one session a week with her clients, right? That's one client 4 times a month. That's $400 per client. 400 divided by, and that's if she keeps a client for a year. $100,000 divided by 400 per client is how many clients? Let me see if I got my other phone. All right, I'm trying to do the math, but you guys get where I'm going with this? You're going to have to work your butt off as a therapist to even make six figures. I mean, and you're not going to do it because it's too much work. It's draining. It's too hard. You're not going to do it. So the average therapist might make $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year, but they're still working, seeing clients, trying to grow their practice back to back, and it's too much. But it's even harder if you don't hold on to clients. Because, I mean, think about it. They're not making a whole lot of money per client, so you got to hold on to clients. Is it in a therapist's best interest for you to be feeling better and healed and moving on in 30 days? I do love my math, Sharon. I do. I'm a numbers lady. I love the math. I love the receipts. Right? Not really. And guys, and it's not that therapists are bad people or they're trying to rip anybody off. I believe in therapy. I really do. But it's a long term. They're taking their time. They're hashing and rehashing. And how did that make you feel? And how did that make you feel? And then what did you think? And how did that make you feel? And then, look, boo, I ain't got time for that. Right? We get into results, which is why a lot of coaching programs cost a lot more money, because you're paying for a result. You're not paying for just how much time. It's a result. It's a goal. I want to feel like this. I want to be here. Okay, boo, let's get to work. And guys, as a coach, I'm tough. I'm like, because when I was in school to be a therapist, I literally was like, this ain't going to work for me. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to get really tired of somebody crying. I'm going to get tired of someone coming in week after week to talk. No, coaching does not accept insurance. No. So I'm going to get tired of week after week, you sitting here crying and hurting on the same thing that you talked about me with last week. And we're just going to keep going in this circle. It's not me. It's not me. I can't do it. I need results. I need change. I need growth. I need transformation. So guess what? We're going to do the hard things, because I'm going to look at you and be like, are you done crying? You can have your moment. We're going to go through a healing process where you can have your moment. I'm going to give you about 4 weeks when we're working together to process the trauma, peel back the layers, cry it out, fall out on the floor, scream it out. You need to have your moment. Okay? You're going to learn in healing class. This is how we roll. Right? Have your moment. Cry it out. But at some point, we have to stop crying. At some point, we have to stop hurting. Because how are we going to move forward to reach our goals if all we do is sit and feel bad all the time? If we're just sitting with it and month after month after month and year after year, you don't learn how to reprogram your mind to not feel that way anymore. Can I tell you something I've learned about human behavior and behavior modification? Hi, Chelsea, you started your business? Congratulations, sweetheart. Chelsea, my girl over on YouTube, y'all. Chelsea is a great coaching student. She has never been my one-on-one student, but she does everything. Right? So listen, I'm in coaching like, look, it's time to go. We can't stay here anymore. We can't waste no more time here. Aren't you tired of feeling like this? Aren't you ready to move on? Aren't we ready to put this to bed? Are we done feeling like this? Are we done hurting like this? Haven't we done enough time on this street? And if so, now healing is a choice. A choice. We're going to have to put the old things behind us, and we got to begin to move forward to think new thoughts, feel new feelings, speak new words. Renewing your mind. We just have to make up your mind. I ain't going there no more. I don't want to think about that no more. I don't want to grieve that no more. I don't want to hold that no more. and we got to move forward. That's coaching. Okay? That's coaching. That's the difference between me, and I can't speak for all coaches, but I'm saying that's what I teach my coaches. That's what I teach Abundant Life coaches. We got to draw a line in the sand, and we got to step over, because it's time for a new season. It's time for some new results. It's time for those seeds you've been sowing to manifest some new fruit, manifest your new abundant life. If we just want to keep feeling all the old feelings, then nothing's going to change if you keep feeling the way you've always felt and thinking the way you've always thought. Nothing's going to change. So it's about accountability and training to say, I now choose. And it's not denial. It's not denial. It's making peace with everything that's come before. We're making peace. It happened. You can't change it. It is what it is. But we're going to decide to move forward. We're going to decide to take that L, whatever it is that hurt you so bad and didn't work out the way you wanted, and whatever abuse, whatever, we're going to take that L. Yep, that happened. We got to accept it, right? It happened. It is what it is. But it doesn't change the fact that I can now choose to move forward. I can choose to win. I can choose to not stay in a place of pain and hurting or a victim mindset. That's coaching, y'all. Because we got stuff to do. You got shit to do. Excuse my language, but you got shit to do, right? You got stuff to do. There's a life you want beyond all the stuff that you've been through. There is better life. There's better life ahead for you. And it means that you have to make a shift. You got to make a transition. Can't stay where you've always been and want some new results. That's coaching. So anyway, make sure you sign up for the Healing Masterclass. Guys, listen. Buckle up. That's all I can tell you. If you've already been in therapy, this is not the same thing. It is not the same thing. It's a journey. It's a self-awareness and healing journey that's going to peel back some layers and get to the truth. Get to the truth. Lena Boo, I thought you already signed up, honey. As much as you on my videos, yes, ma'am, you need to be in healing class. Anybody that feels connected to me, anybody that feels, thank you so much, sweetheart, for buying a badge, Mona Shine. Listen. Anybody that feels connected to me, anybody that when you come on my videos, there's something about the Holy Ghost, right? There's something about God. There's something about the connection. There's every time I talk that something is relating to you. If you feel that connection, okay? I'm not for everybody, guys. I'm not. I am not for everybody. But if you feel that way, when you watch me and listen to me, when you hear my words, when you feel my spirit, when you feel connected, you need to be in healing class. It's not for everybody. It is not, I promise you. It's not religious. So if you're religious, it ain't for you. Hi from Denmark. Thank you, sweetheart, for buying a badge. You're so sweet. Right? It's not for you if you're religious, because it's going to be meditation and spiritual principles, alignment. It's all kind of quieting your mind, cutting through the chaos. There's going to be a lot required of you that is spiritual. It's getting out of all of the religious mumbo jumbo that people like to hide behind and hide all their mess behind, and getting to the nitty gritty. Nope, you won't miss anything, Herso Chocolate. I'll be out of town on June 15th, but I come back June 17th. Won't I miss anything? No, it's virtual, and everything goes into your virtual learning platform. So all the videos, the live videos get put up for replay. So you access all your videos and workbooks just right inside modules, inside class. So anytime you can't join a live class, you just go in, play your video, do your homework, and just keep following along. So it's like a hybrid e-course and live class. Right? We're recording the e-course content through this class. So no, you'll have access to your virtual content 24 hours, 7 days a week. And it's forever yours. So going forward, that platform, you'll always have that course, always accessing it. What's the cost for the course? It is $597 for 8 weeks, Miss Shannon. Yeah, $597. Yeah. Less expensive than therapy when you look at it that way. But you're paying for results. Okay? All right, guys, I love you. Listen, what's the title of my video? Sis, you don't need a man. You need healing. You need healing. Do we all need each other? Of course. Right? Of course. We all need each other. I'm not saying that you give up on having a partner or not being married or being in a relationship. That's not the point of this video at all. What I am saying is take the time to focus on you. Right? Stop trying to Rebirth 888. I signed up. Thank you, sweetheart. So proud of you. Listen, anybody who signs up for the Work Masterclass, I applaud you. I'm so proud of you. Guys, I'll tell you something. The work that's in our healing classes is the work Carrie and I have done individually to be where we're at in life. It is that secret sauce. It is that conquering of your own darkness. It is the conquering of your own demons. It is the conquering, right? It is doing that hard work. I know you guys have heard me say it before. Working on me has been the hardest work. I don't care how many clients I've had, what difficult situations clients were in. It's my work that's been the hardest work of my life. Dealing with yourself, facing the mirror, looking in the mirror and having to work on you. It's not easy. Can I tell you something else? It opens so many doors. It opens so many doors, right? Can I have your healing class one day in French? Sweetheart, that is a good request. I will have to think about how we can get stuff translated. Really, really good point. Thank you, sweetheart. Guys, healing opens doors. Healing opens up your windows and doors of abundance. A lot of the things you've been praying for and asking God for, and a lot of your secret requests, a lot of things that you really, really want to see manifest in your life, it is really depending on your personal level of healing. Personal healing. Seriously. Guys, it literally is resting on you. You think that these things just happen to you. You're going to the money's going to happen to you. The love's going to happen to you. The confidence is going to happen to you. Thank you, Ashley, for buying a badge. You're so sweet, honey. Bye, Mr. Smoke. Right? You think it's going to happen. No, you become what it is you seek. It starts inside of you, that you become what it is you're wanting to manifest. Money manifests from an energy, a vibe, a spirit of abundance, prosperity, where money doesn't become such a big deal to you. Money flows. You have an energy of wealth. You begin to trust yourself with money. You begin to relax. You don't stress over money. You feel wealthy. You feel prosperous. And money just starts to come. It's a vibe. It starts on the inside. Just like confidence, just like love. What do I say? Self-love is the source of all the other loves. When you love yourself, that resonates and attracts love. All right, so get my self-love workbook. It's the freebie. Get that for free when you join my VIP list. And make sure you sign up for healing class. All right, I love you guys. Blessings and abundance. Have a great Friday. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.